Hello from Charleston. This is Brian Beatty, president of the Brian Beatty team of Keller Williams Realty and host of the Brian Beatty Real Estate Show, heard Saturdays at 9 and Sundays at 10 on 1250 WTMA and WTMA.com. We're getting a lot of questions about Zestimates, and as real estate agents, when we meet with people to help them determine the value of their home and help them sell it, we often get the objection of, well, hey, wait a minute. Zillow says my home is worth X. So I first want to define what a Zestimate is and how Zillow determines the value of your home. I want to poke a few holes in it. I want to tell you a little bit about their margin of error and, of course, the fact that they're offering $1 million to help you improve their algorithm, agreeing that their algorithm needs work. And then I'm going to talk a little bit more about what your options are if you want to sell your home and obtain an opinion of value. So first of all, what is a Zestimate? So a Zestimate takes into account public data, county data, tax data, sales records, and then they combine that with any data that's been input by users. A user would be yourself as the owner, previous owners, or real estate agents. They take that information and then they incorporate the features of your home, the location of your home, and then of course general market conditions, and they'll spit out a number that then becomes your Zestimate. So here are a few things you need to understand. First of all, if the information that Zillow is using to compile data and determine your Zestimate, if that information is incomplete, your Zestimate will be incomplete. To take that a step further, if any property Zillow is using to compare your home to has inaccurate or incomplete data, that also means that your Zestimate will be incomplete. So Zestimate says they have a 4.3% margin of error. I went online and I input everything that I possibly could about my own house. I inputted the bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage, all of my features, and it spit out a number. And I'm here to tell you that number was over 30% lower than the fair market value of my house. I'm a real estate agent. I know the value of my house. Zillow is over 30% off. Well, why is that? I've seen instances where 50, 60% was the difference between fair market value and Zillow's Zestimate. The reason for that is this. There simply are not enough input fields in Zillow for you to give them an accurate idea of all the features and benefits of your home. In my home, I could have a $25,000 kitchen. I could have a $250,000 kitchen. Zillow doesn't account for that in their algorithms. They also don't account for the condition of your home. So although 4.3 seems relatively low, when you're getting instances that are 30, 40, 50, 60% off, it throws a wrench into Zillow's Zestimate tool, in my opinion. You don't want to be one of those people that list their home for 30% less than what it's supposed to sell for. Now, the real estate market is so good that the market's not going to let you sell your home for 30% less than what it's actually worth because it's going to get bid up in a multiple offer situation. But even still, Zestimates, in my opinion, are an inaccurate way of determining fair market value for what is likely your largest, most important asset. Zillow agrees with this. They have said in a press release about a year ago that they are offering $1 million to the company, person, entity that helps them improve their algorithm. So they know it needs work. They know that there are, of course, some outliers where properties are 30, 40, 50% off. But if you want an accurate idea of what your home is worth, the best thing to do is to call a real estate agent and get a CMA because it doesn't cost anything. We do probably 2 CMAs a day on my team, and we do it with the intent of helping people better understand current fair market value. It also allows us to assess the trends within the market, and at times, for somebody that's thinking about selling that might not necessarily have to sell right now, it will help us time the market and say, hey, based on market conditions, now is a good time to sell your house. To take that one step further, there are properties that we have trouble valuing. There are properties that have a ton of features. There are properties in rural areas. They're just some unique properties in Charleston. So for our team, if we have trouble determining fair market value for the house, there just aren't a lot of comps, there's not a lot of data, we will pay for an appraisal. We will help you better understand the value of your house. The last thing we want to do is underprice it, and we don't want to overprice it either. We want to get that price right so that the home sells quickly and sells for top dollar. So if you're thinking about making a move, or if you'd like to just know what your home is worth, maybe you're thinking about refinancing, pulling some equity out and doing some improvements to your home this year, a CMA would be perfect for you. It's going to help you better understand your current fair market value and the potential equity you can pull out of your house. So you've got a few options. You can click the link in this email And you can go to my website, and that tool on my website will give you a reasonably accurate opinion of value of your house. Of course, the best thing to do is to invite us over. We'll walk through your home for 10-15 minutes. We'll look at the condition, specific upgrades, compare that to the market, and give you a much more accurate opinion of value of your house. Our homes sell for 98% of asking price, by the way, so we get pricing right where we believe it's incredibly important. Please don't use a shotgun approach when you are valuing likely one of your most expensive assets. So we're here to help. And of course, keep the comments coming, keep the questions coming. We use it to build data and of course, video and content. And we like to share that with you to help you remain informed about the real estate market. So thanks so much and enjoy the rest of your day.